Well, if you heard another little giggle over there, as we all love to pick on Ishmael Johnson, it is because we are welcoming in the lady that literally keeps DCTF on the train on the tracks. It is our office manager, Miss Chyna Laurence. We're so excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here.
We were just talking about it, that we didn't, I guess we hadn't realized it, but we are the only 3 women in this office. We've had a kind of a cycle of women go through here, and when you look up and it's well, there's just the 3 of us nerds left.
Literally,
so we're so excited to have you on. You have been here for a year or not a year yet?
A year and 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I knew it was getting close. So she's done the gauntlet of coaching school and all of that. I knew that you were at coaching school last year. So first off, we loved anybody that comes on the show. We love to get them to tell us about just who you are, how your story, how'd you end up here, what made you come hang out with us losers. That would be great to know, because we're also wondering.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, again, I'm Chyna Laurence. I went to Stephen F. Austin State University. There's only one other lumberjack here, Brett.
Yes.
Yes.
So, that's right.
I'm a mom. I have a 6-year-old son. He's in kindergarten. He's kind of outside of work, the focal of my life right now, which is fun most of the time. And I have a background in accounting and finance, and that's kind of how I got in here. And I have mostly brothers. I grew up with male cousins. So being in an office with mostly men is not unusual for me. My house is all men. My house growing up was all men. So it's pretty normal to me. And I love sports. So this seems like a really great opportunity. And so far, I love it here.
Well, we mentioned this earlier of there have been times where the only people here that really need to know the X's and O's of football is the writers, the editorial side. And it's there have been times where we've had some people on the operations staff that they're yeah, I like watching football, but I'm not passionate. We're Chyna loves football. You love football. And so you have big ties in with South Oak Cliff and Coach Todd. I know that.
Yes. He went to Lincoln High School with my older brother. They graduated together. They grew up probably on the same street, or if not a couple blocks from each other. So I've known him, he likes to tell everyone, since I was 5 years old. So yeah, I mean, him and his family are great. Him and my mom are very close. It's kind of like a second mom to him. So, but I think actually he did go to high school and his undergrad with the same school as my brother.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's
so
cool. Because I was going to say, your whole family came out to the South Oak Cliff game, the state championship
Yes.
game, when they played PNG. Did they enjoy it? Had they ever been to a state championship game before?
No, I don't think so. They really were excited to be kind of closer to the field in the Cowboy Stadium. My mom's a big Cowboy fan, so are my brothers.
Good lady.
And
We need to have Mama Laurence on there.
Yes.
they were just so excited to come support South Oak Cliff, and they were excited to see Todd. So it was a good.
That's
good
awesome.
time.
It was fun meeting them. We were pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and for the people that are watching, exactly, they see office manager on there for the lower thirds for you. So it kind of explain what you do here. What does your job look like on a daily basis, and kind of the stuff that you also get to do, presentations and
Let's
stuff
let her
that.
roll out the whole scroll of her job
Okay,
tasks.
where do I-
Because that's where we were
where do I
hyping you
begin?
up. We were she wears 30 different hats. So let's hear them. Let's hear all 30 of the hats that you wear here.
So I handle pretty much all of the accounts payable and receivable. So all of our contract labor, anyone who helps with Texan Live, any of the postseason production, I make sure everybody gets paid. I make sure people get reimbursed here for their expense reports. I make sure that, we have paper, we have ink, that we
Good
have
lady.
office supplies. If we need snacks for an event or something like that, I'm the person kind of doing that. If we need hotels, whatever. If we need anything in the office or related to work, then I'm the one handling all of that. I also help coordinate some of the on-site activations for a lot of our sponsors during football season, and I go to a couple of those events as well. So,
And you've done a couple at South Oak Cliff, right?
no, I haven't done any at South Oak Cliff, but I am going to their spring game next week. We're
Oh,
supposed to be
nice.
doing
Okay.
a Whataburger super team.
You did that last year.
That was me. You're taking over my role. I went to South Oak Cliff last year at their spring game and did the Whataburger. Just so you're prepared, Coach Todd's going to hand you the mic. And he's going to go. You go. And I'm like, yes, sir.
I'm sure he is. I have no doubt that he will do that.
Especially for you. He's going to be like, it's all you.
And I hate public speaking, but, I fake it till I make it. That's kind of how I go about life. Just make it
Welcome
look
to
like
the
I know what I'm
basis
doing.
of this show.
That's what we do here.
So yeah, I mean, obviously hearing what you do when I put it on there, we're not exaggerating. Like anything that we need, Chyna has
Yes.
the answer to it.
Yes.
So we are very grateful that you're here because it makes our lives easier.
Yes.
So playing sports growing up, what did you play? What got you involved in? Everyone's got
Your
a
love
passion
for sports,
it.
right?
Yeah, so I grew up with 3 of my younger brothers. So Saturdays and the weekends, it was like my parents were like, "How many activities can we put y'all in to keep everybody busy?"
Get out of the house.
We played. I played everything. I started off doing dance for like 10 years until I was old enough to start sports. So then I played soccer. I've played volleyball. I've ran track. I played basketball for a long time. I was also obviously a dancer and a cheerleader in high school. So I've played a little bit of everything except for softball because I can't play any sport where I have to hit a ball with a bat.
With a bat, yep.
Or some type of stick. No, that's just not my lane, and I'm
tough.
okay with that. Yeah, I've tried, and I just can't do it. But yeah, I played a little bit of everything. Basketball was my favorite sport growing up. It's the sport I'm most familiar with, I think, because I've played.
Mm-hmm.
But my brothers played a lot of football. We live in Texas.
It's in the blood.
Yeah, I grew up. I could see Richardson High School's football stadium from my backyard. So
nice.
That's right.
we went to a ton of games. That's where I went to high school. I still live over there, so I hear all of the games every single football season. So, yeah, I mean, I played a lot of sports and was kind of just exposed to a whole bunch of things. And then my family watched so many sports growing up. They're big Cowboy fans. I am not a Cowboy fan. It's not because I don't like them.
That's why we got to get Mama Laurence on here. I ain't
just
having
about
this
to
slander.
say.
Yeah, it's like it's not that I don't like them. They just are so disappointing usually,
Correct.
and I have
That's
a hard
also
time.
not a lie.
pain.
That's not a lie either.
Nothing
That's
but
kind of
pain.
how I feel about the Rangers. I'm not really a baseball fan, but if I had to choose a team, it'd be the Rangers. But I just feel like they are kind of disappointing most of the time. So I get you there. I feel
First place right now.
Cool.
See, I wouldn't even know because I don't follow
Baseball.
I don't really either. That's why I was like,
either.
cool.
The only reason that I know that is because
Tepper.
every single time that the Rangers
Yes.
win, Tepper puts a Instagram story up that
I
says
see that.
first place Texas Rangers.
Oh.
So there was one not too long ago. He was like, "I'm sad to announce the Rangers are back on their BS." So that's my
wanna
daily
hear about
Rangers
that.
update.
Sounds
Lovely.
good. I need to check that in order to keep up because other than that, I have no idea.
No idea
Oh, I don't
exactly.
either. Don't
No idea.
worry. I'm completely off that train.
So we do know, and I was gonna say because basketball was my favorite sport growing up. So we both share that passion. What's I know you're a big NBA gal.
Yes.
What's the team?
LeBron James.
LeBron
Uh-huh.
James.
LeBron James.
James.
So because he plays for the Lakers, it's the Lakers. But wherever he was playing is where I'm a fan.
Nice.
Because I was never a Lakers fan growing up.
Oh yeah.
Only because
No
of
one is.
the 2001 NBA Finals when Allen Iverson lost to the Lakers. So I've had hatred for them in my heart since then. So
One
then
of
when
us.
he went to the Lakers, I was like, all right, cool. I will buy a LeBron jersey
Mm-hmm.
only because of him.
So
That's
question leading up to that. Are you going to be a Bronny fan when they inevitably play together for 1 year somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm not a fan of Bronny. I mean, he's good. I think he's not as great as everyone says he is, but it's nepotism. It's who his dad is. It is what it is. I'm more excited to see them play together, even
That's
if it
gonna be
doesn't
a
go
storyline
well
for the
or
ages.
anything like that. Like you don't see that happen. I don't think it's ever happened in basketball.
I was going to say I don't think
No.
that it has. I really don't, and I think that that's why everyone keeps it. Why is he still sticking around as long as he is, or where
Yeah.
is he gonna? That's always the big thing for me when people start talking about trades and stuff. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, LeBron's going here, and it's like, no, he's not, because they're gonna try and get Bronny. Like,
Yeah,
it's gotta be
whoever gets Bronny
Whoever
is
gets
getting
Bronny
LeBron.
is getting LeBron for a year.
Yeah.
I think after that year he's going to retire. So
I do too.
anything he does right now, it's kind of like him killing time until Bronny plays his 1 year at USC and
Yes.
Well,
moves on to the league.
It's so impressive just to watch LeBron play at his age right now. I mean, I'm currently watching their series against the Warriors because
Yeah.
I'm a Draymond fan, and I just like the.
God,
that's a,
I
it's a great
always forget
series,
he went
but-
to Michigan State.
Yeah, way back.
I
then.
always- every
he
time
also
she
played
says that, I'm
tight
like,
end at Michigan
why?
State for like one spring game.
Really?
It's really. You guys got to go look up the video. Anybody watching, go look up the video of Draymond Green playing tight end for the spring game.
Well, let's do that after the
It's
show.
so
Go look it
funny.
up after the show's
No, that's
done.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Go look that up. But anyway, it's incredible to see what LeBron does and his consistency just at his age. I mean, in such a tough environment right now in the NBA playoffs.
Right.
It's really incredible to watch him and all that he's doing
because
right
I mean
now.
he's almost 40. I think he's 37.
Exactly.
I couldn't imagine playing that caliber of any professional sport at that age because I couldn't imagine playing a sport right now.
I was just
My
fixing to say-
knees would
so.
snap.
I'm 26. I'm 26, and I'd be going, my back,
My back,
got it
my
left
knees,
in me.
all of it would snap right now.
Right.
Correct. All right, before we let you go, we do want to add, like, what's been your favorite thing that you've done since you've been here?
I want to say the favorite thing I've done is that we had one of our sponsors, Ozarka. They shot like a creative video to highlight the rivalry game between DeSoto and Cedar Hill last year. So being there at DeSoto High School while they were getting some footage with the team and on the field and with Coach Mathis, and then seeing them put the footage together for the game and everything. Being there for that was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see that. It was cool to see all the accolades at DeSoto. They have more now than when I was there last year.
They got a ring now.
You know, they got a little bit more now, but that was probably my favorite thing to do, and I really enjoy coaching school. Also,
That's
coaching
school is the universally correct answer.
Yes.
We're excited about that, and it's cool too because now like you were pretty stinking new by the time we got to coaching school last year, so I'm super looking forward to that. Did you get to go in the locker room with DeSoto before they took the field?
No, I did not. I was in there while they were shooting some drone footage.
Gotcha.
Kind of while the team was getting ready to gather for practice. So it was kind of just more so being there as the creative team was getting some stuff.
Yeah.
So.
They DeSoto is very known for Claude Mathis does the thing where they're like, hoo, ha. And then they like they keep it going and stuff, and then it's just like a party. So that's a big shtick. I was like, that's always been one of my favorite things to watch is when they start doing that.
I heard them doing that during state.
Yep.
More than likely.
Yeah.
That's where I heard that.
That seems right.
There was a kid
fueled
that,
them to win.
Yeah, there was a kid that did a backflip one year.
Really?
Yeah, like ran out and did a backflip after that. That was pretty cool.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it was.
Period.
It was fun to watch.
I cannot do a backflip.
They get hyped. They get hyped all the time.
Oh, I didn't even ask. Nipsey.
Yes.
We have to talk. I'm sorry. We have to talk one more time. You have an adorable cat named Nipsey. Like, adorable.
Yes.
You
Cat
love
named
him?
bonding.
I do. He just turned 9 months old the other day.
Oh.
He's fantastic. He's very quiet. He doesn't meow very much, and he's not very loud. I have not heard him hiss since I got him in January.
Wow.
He's very sweet.
I need to take Ava over there to take notes. She's a little demon.
He's
Ava's
very
crazy.
cuddly.
How is Tatum, your son, and Nipsey?
They were great in the beginning. I think Tatum's a little bit too rough sometimes. So a lot of it is like him chasing Nipsey around the house. Where he thinks he's chasing him and Nipsey's like trying to find a hiding spot. Yeah. But, you know, they play well together, and Tatum loves having a cat. He has drawn a dozen pictures of him at school.
Oh.
I will say that Nipsey climbed on my bar cart and broke a shot glass the other day.
Nipsey.
Oh,
but,
boy.
you know, he had been doing it for weeks, so it was only bound
It was
to
inevitable.
happen. Yeah. So hopefully he's learned
Got
his
it out of the
lesson.
way.
He probably hasn't, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, Ava just breaks everything
She's
and
just
then keeps
crazy.
running.
Yeah.
She's psycho. Well, there you go. The lady that literally keeps everything on the tracks here, Chyna Laurence, our DCTF office manager. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm so glad we finally asked
Me
you.
too.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you for
we haven't
having
done that
me.
beforehand.
No, you're fine. You're fine. There's a lot going on. Y'all do so much. There's so many moving parts, so don't worry about it.
It's a lot, but we're here and we're going and we're women talking football, so we're pumped up about it. So